Sit with me for a while. Not to do anything, not to achieve anything, not to struggle towards some imagined future where perfection lies waiting. Just sit, here and now, as you are. Let's not add anything, let's not take anything away. There's a whisper that says, "Be an observer, and you are already free." That is the essence of liberation, and it is available not tomorrow, not at the end of a long path, but right here, now. Have you noticed how your mind is a restless river? Thoughts bubbling, colliding, rushing by? Some thoughts are gentle and sweet, some are dark and turbulent, some are mundane, trivial, forgettable. Yet they all share one quality: they pass. None of them remain. You may cling to them, try to grab hold of a thought, analyze it, polish it, rehearse it. But even as you clutch it, it slips away. What was sharp a moment ago becomes blurred. What felt urgent yesterday is forgotten today. The stream does not stop. And here lies the trap. You mistake yourself for the stream. You think, "I am my thoughts. I am my feelings. I am my memories. I am this endless monologue inside my skull." But are you? If you were the stream itself, who then is it that notices the rushing of water? There is something here, silently watching. Call it awareness, consciousness, presence, the witness. It does not come and go like thoughts. It is not bound to the particular content of the mind. It is simply aware. This awareness is not busy. It is not judgmental. It does not cling. It does not resist. It does not say, "This thought is good, this thought is bad." It is like the sky. Clouds come and go, storms pass, sunshine floods in, and yet the sky remains open, untouched, spacious. What is bondage? What is suffering? It is simply misidentification. You, the vast sky, begin to think you are a cloud. You, the silent witness, begin to think you are the story in the head. And then the trouble begins. When you believe you are the thought, you suffer with it. When the thought is anxious, you are anxious. When the thought is sad, you are sad. When the thought is angry, you are angry. You ride the roller coaster of the mind, up and down, thrown this way and that. But if you step back, even slightly, if you shift from being the thought to observing the thought, liberation is instant. You are no longer the prisoner inside the stream. You are the witness, sitting on the bank, watching the waters flow. Freedom is not in the future. Freedom is not at the end of spiritual practices. Freedom is not in scriptures or philosophies or complicated systems. It is not in renunciation or indulgence. Freedom is simply in this shift from identification to observation. Right now, as you hear these words, you can turn inward and notice. A thought is there. See it. A sensation is there. Notice it. An emotion is stirring. Watch it. And immediately, you are free. The mind, of course, resists. It clings to its sense of me. It says, "This is boring. This is pointless. This is nonsense. I must fix my problems. I must control my future. I must solve my past." But see, even these are just thoughts. The resistance itself is a thought, and you can observe it too. Consider this carefully. Can a thought touch the observer? Can an emotion touch the awareness in which it arises? No. They arise within awareness, dance for a while, dissolve back into silence. Awareness does not get burned by fire, wet by water, broken by trauma, inflated by success, diminished by failure. It is the silent screen on which the movie plays, but the explosions on the screen do not scorch the screen itself. Let's try. Right now, become still. Notice the breath. Do not change it. Just observe it. The breath comes in, the breath goes out. Awareness is there. Now notice a thought. Maybe you're thinking, this is simple, or this is strange, or I don't get it. Fine. Whatever the thought is, notice it. Do not argue with it. Do not chase it. Simply observe. There is a thought. Now notice the body. Perhaps there is tension in the shoulders, perhaps warmth in the chest, perhaps heaviness in the legs. Notice it, again, without clinging, without resisting. Now notice the one who notices, silent, open, aware, always present, always here. That is the observer. That is you. That is freedom. And yes, the mind will still say, I must practice for years before I am free. That too is just a thought. Observe it. Liberation is not in time. The moment you see you are the observer, you are free. Even if the next moment you forget, in this moment you are free. And this moment is all there is. You may ask, how do I live like this in daily life? The answer is by observing. When someone criticizes you, instead of instantly reacting, notice the rush of defensiveness. Notice the tightening in the chest. Notice the thought, I must protect myself. Observe it all, and immediately space opens. When desire arises, perhaps the craving for food or attention or success, observe it. See the sensation in the body, the story in the mind. Watch. And again, space opens. You are not the craving. When joy comes, do the same. Notice it, savor it, but do not cling. You are not the joy either. You are the witness in whom both joy and sorrow arise. Many seekers chase liberation as if it were an object, something to acquire, like a car or a diploma. They meditate for hours, read scriptures, bow to teachers, and still feel unfulfilled. Why? Because they are seeking as the mind. But liberation is not a new object. It is simply the recognition of what already is. You are the observer, not the observed. And far from making you cold or detached, this recognition awakens compassion. When you are not lost in the story of me, you can see others clearly. You can feel their suffering without being consumed by it. You can act with wisdom, not reactivity. You can love without clinging, care without fear. Even death is observed. The body weakens, the breath slows, thoughts scatter, but awareness is still here, watching. You may wonder, does awareness survive death? That is another thought. Observe it too. What matters is this: right now, death cannot touch the observer, and in this recognition, fear dissolves. So life becomes a play. Thoughts, emotions, experiences, they are like waves dancing on the ocean. You watch, you participate, you enjoy, but you are not trapped. You can still work, love, create, struggle, succeed, fail, but you know you are not those movements. You are the ocean beneath, the awareness in which the play unfolds. And the beauty is, it is always now. Liberation cannot be postponed. It cannot be placed in the future, because the future never comes. There is only now. So right now, observe. Right now, see. Right now, be free. Remember this: you are not what you think you are. You are not your stories, your memories, your emotions. You are the observer, the witness, the awareness in which all this arises. And as the observer, you are already free. No effort required. No journey needed, just recognition. So be an observer and be liberated right now.